Hello there, everybody! It is me, Noni Boy, back with Waves 2, where we find out what happens when you're only allowed one gun caliber on a ship, outside of anti-aircraft guns. Currently, we have ordered that the cruiser Ariadne get rebuilt in America to our current standard. Europa will soon follow her, and the battleship Renown is back under construction right now. We are also building the CV Formidable. Hopefully the Ariadnes will just give us such a huge edge in heavy cruisers. Now, if we look at other nations, right now the U.S. is actually building multiple. Actually, the U.S. does have a CV in service and is building multiple more. So that would be Langley, 60 aircraft, and she does have the 8-inch gun. So really early CV, but they're building more. We have we have a bunch of CVs in service. Um, but outside of the Ark Royals, all of ours are small, like 53 plane CVs. Ark Royal and Eagle are good, so we're gonna lay down two formidable class CVs, and I think we're gonna need some more destroyers. We're gonna need to just kind of keep destroyer production going. Actually, do we have larger destroyers yet? I need to check. Nope, we don't. We do have dual-purpose main guns and double guns, though. Although, the Nestors already have those as design features. So do the non-such. So, we're starting to get into... Oh no, those are probably ones which were lost. So I'm going to look up N-class destroyers. And just see what is there. Noble Nomad. I'll probably want to do some additional just corvettes to kind of get some of these other names out of the way. And some of them I probably do want to keep. Nice to get that second AA director on here. It looks like it is still not affordable. Still not affordable. We briefly had one there. Come on. If these were actually like a big design change, I might go with that, but they're not. I think it had picked like the fourth name down the list. That's not what I want. What are the other N-class destroyers? I go back really far, don't I? Because it got the later N-class, not the earlier N-class. B&W. Okay, yeah, Admiralty M-class. I'm gonna call this the North Star class. I want to make sure that I don't currently have a ship of that. I mean, it'll tell me if I do have one of that name. hopefully. I also notice our monthly balance has gone up, probably from me reserving those air bases at the end. And all right, these cruisers should be mothballed, saving me even more money. Those are on foreign station, active duty. Those are moving back. These should all probably be mothballed. Save me even more money, or at the very least reserved, since that doesn't really cost much more. So I think what I want to do is I want a CL. We'll try a 10,000 ton CL. We'll start with that. Medium range and initial requirements will be for a 30 knot speed. Flat deck on top of belt or flat deck, yeah. 160 rounds of ammunition per gun. Advanced director, 2 positions. Increased elevation. Uh, there was some thought about me going with an anti-aircraft cruiser design instead of a proper one, but what I might do is I might refit some of the old cruisers into anti-aircraft cruisers. So, triples. Just a new name. 3 inch, yeah, put 3 inches of conning tower armor, get TDS2. Catapult wise, I think we just have like a Q catapult going cross stack. Couple of planes, probably with a seaplane hangar. I'm not gonna do all the AA positions. We have a lot of extra weight remaining still. I could probably do a smaller ship. Or no, we do the larger ship and then just increase the belt a little bit. Like 3 inches. So she does have some immunity zone against her own guns. Yeah, I guess we'll go with the Persian class. Okay, I'm gonna look up the town class cruisers just to kind of see what sort of superstructure I should probably be giving these things. And these will be the new light cruisers. Or new standard light cruisers, I do believe. Oh, that's not what I want to do. And that would go there. Snap, snap, snap. Go there, and then do that, and then go back. Okay, so we have little anchor chains going forward. Actually, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't color in this section. So that didn't quite work out as expected. So do that. We want to go back there. We want that to be there. Ooh, I see. I'd have to go out to the edge. Ooh, that's a little trickier. I'd have to do something like this, presumably. Maybe do that, and then that. And it does kind of fill in that little weird gap, so it kind of also doesn't work. So, I mean, we still have a couple parts left. That doesn't work. Let's do boop, boop, boop. We go here, back, back, out to here. Here, and then kind of do anchor chain out, anchor chain back. Does look a little strange though with the side bits on, so ah, boop, boop, boop. Let's just do what I originally had. Go there, up, out, in, up, and back. Okay. Structure 2. The Town class cruisers, I'm not gonna say they're not flush deck, but the forward and aft deck, are they at the same level? I think they're at the same level. No, no, they aren't. It does drop a level, so I should well, I should take that into account, but it's like possible for me to design it without caring. So structure 2 would be kind of go back from the from that to there. So I would bring it back here. I'm gonna do kind of an underlayer like this. Um, Actually, no, that wouldn't work as expected. I'd have to go back, forward, back there, to there. No, out, back, kind of. So that would normally be the end. Um, I'll just do this. Structure 3 will then go further back here. So I think structure 3, um, will actually start here, go in, back. I'd want to start structure 3 out something like this. But I'd want to put something on top of it. So actually, let's start from here. I think that'll make it easier to achieve what I want to. Go there. Hmm. I'm gonna add a little extra structure back here. I'm gonna say this. Okay, that's definitely progress. You can definitely kind of see where multiple decks are stacking up on this cruiser. All right, funnels. I forgot to put funnels in. So if we're going with vaguely a town, we'd probably have one funnel back here-ish. Actually, let me move this one forward, this one aft. Yeah, the hangar would kind of be in here. And then we would have a second funnel probably right here-ish. And this is kind of, in this case, it's kind of going through the aft superstructure a little bit. Um, that'll just have to be accepted. All right, structure. So I have three more additional superstructures to play with. Uh, one of them I'm definitely going to want to be cranes, and then so I guess I kind of have a forward superstructure to do, and then an aft superstructure to do. I'm gonna actually let's do. Hmm, do that. Bring that back there. Probably. Is there a way where I can start this on this side? Not really. So now I can go here. Actually, hold on. No, let's start this further back. So we'll start there, 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 there. Oop. I should bring it maybe a little bit further out. So go back there. Okay. This. So we can do something like that for that structure. For structure 5, I am gonna make structure 5 the cranes and then kind of the aft mast area. So structure 5, start there. Go in, go out. Okay, so I still have a lot to play with. Not much anymore. But we do this, that, this, then no. It's gonna go back there. Hmm. What if I do this, go out, like maybe only that far. I come back in this. Okay, that kind of gets an aft mast, that kind of gets the cranes in place, and then structure 6 can be kind of like the forward mast area. And then presumably the fire control. So the fire control, I'm just gonna kind of put that here-ish. And then we can kind of get that mast in roughly here. And there we go. I think that's fairly good looking. I probably could have done a little better, but that's not bad. It's not bad for Rule the Waves Cruiser in terms of looks. Yeah, yeah, we can. I'm gonna copy paste that into the Rule the Waves Discord. And I think we can order these. It'll take a couple months, and yeah, let's get our new ships ordered. I will sell that to France. Okay, so North Star can be built, and I did check that was actually one of the names of the historical N-class destroyers, or Admiralty M's, I should say. So it's definitely a name I'm avoiding. Um, I don't know if any of these other ones are bad. And then this one would also work. So that would complete my effective equivalent of the Admiralty M. In terms of ships under construction, our other batch of Comus class and stuff is still being built, but it is nice to have Ariadne in service now. Okay. Oh my god, ships just arrived back. I don't I don't need those. Okay, torpedo bombers. What do we have? The range is worse. Speed is worse than the Warwick B. This one's the closest in terms of speed and the best in range. So that's one I'll take. Order 2 Persian class cruisers. And yeah, our tonnage on foreign station dropped because some destroyers got back. And it's just like, ah! And they immediately take the prestige hit for it, despite it being perfect, looking perfectly fine. But it's like, no, I have to immediately compensate for not having enough ships on foreign stations. So, forward class cruisers go on foreign station. We're going to get Comus class cruisers back in service now. Um, no, do not. Yeah, I don't care, France. Although I did previously have that, I think, and it rebelled. So it's kind of annoying that they have it, but like France is my ally. I'm not going to raise tensions with an ally over them taking colonies, because like that's an additional base that I can potentially use in the future. Let's go to an improved director. Only one. Can't have dual purpose guns. That's not bad. That's a decent upgrade. So these Comus class cruisers can go to foreign station. That means I can probably act or mothball the I'll reserve the forward class cruisers again. Uh, I kind of want to fight Italy. Okay, so formidable, get me two. Okay, we have extra money. If I look at what the US is doing, they have 3 building that would put us behind in terms of fleet carriers. So we will get a third formidable class fleet carrier. 3 92 plane carriers, under construction. Actually, Ariadne is going to complete, so I'm going to build a 4th formidable. That is not the name I was expecting, so I'm more okay with the name Colossus. That is now 4 fleet carriers under construction, as well as 2 modern light cruisers. And with the extra money we have left, given that Europa is close to completion, I do think that we should be working on another fast battleship. Probably, actually, what does Japan have in terms of TDS directors and such? Okay, I'm gonna try one from a local yard. See what we can get. So we can get 16-inch Q1s. I didn't want a Q, I think I wanted an R catapult. Check. Back again, design is not legal. Too much unused displacement, that's why. Um, gun data, probably bring the deck and belt armor up further. And then turret armor wise, we're actually doing pretty well against her own guns. I could actually get this a little smaller. Probably about there. And then that gets us a nice fast battleship. Still somewhat expensive, but yeah, that'll be good. Europa is commissioned. All right, so it is time to send. I'm gonna stop spying on Germany, increase spying on Italy. It is time to send Europa in for a rebuild in U.S. yards. It's also time to get the last dependence class rebuild going. To foreign station. And then after that, hopefully we'll be able to start recalling some stuff. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can recall um, Amphitrite right now. Move back to Northern Europe. I'm not gonna take that prestige hit with the US, even though I do have one of my ships in refit, because she's not gonna be in refit there for too long. In fact, just part of me wants to just accelerate the construction, but it doesn't look like it's gonna change anything. We have so much money. We have so much money, and I want to piss Italy off. Italy has a lot of colonies. I want. Don't. Yeah, okay. Low spying in Germany just to like make sure that nothing goes bad. Ariadne or Europa will be back in service. All the dependents will be back in service, and I can bring everything home. And I think that's when I'm gonna call it. Yes, France, you can have that aircraft type. So I should actually keep an eye on this. So let's order one before I forget. So we have a full plane scout from 33, 32, 33, 33, 33. Two torpedo bombers from 33. Full plane scout. We need a new fighter. So fighter, at this point that's probably I'm gonna say firepower and speed are the priorities. I need something to spend all this money on. You know what we're gonna do? The Centurions need an advanced director and more anti-aircraft guns. That's what we're gonna do. All right, I think that is a good situation. I can now that everything is on foreign station, I can finally start recalling stuff, but I am going to have to also rebuild some stuff here, and it looks like these Andromeda class, oh god, these Andromeda class cruisers, they're going to need a refit. Well, those can actually hold AA directors. Actually, these are getting a little older now, unfortunately. That actually doesn't improve the anti-aircraft factor, just the ASW or the anti-ship factor. But those extra AA directors are actually really heavy, so I would love to upgrade these to doubles or get more singles on her, but okay, that change it all? AA factor 14. Yeah, I think that's the sort of rebuild I got to do. And I'm gonna have to send all the carriers, or not all the carriers in, but certainly some of them. Biter's got to go in too. She could go to the advanced director. She can have the full anti-aircraft director complement, and yeah, okay, Biter can just fit that on. I don't think it makes any sense to get her up to CV status with the 35th aircraft. But yeah, that'll work. And then the two forwards need a refit too now. Okay, so these are dedicated anti-aircraft cruisers. So the first thing I want is an anti-aircraft, or that, and I want full anti-aircraft directors. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of all the wing turrets. There's one, two, three. That gives us more of this anti-aircraft. On the other hand, these double guns are heavier. But it does give us more room for this. So, okay, so if I do the rebuild, let's say we get 4 anti-aircraft directors. Heavy anti-aircraft factor right now is 46. Um, I'd have to lose that, and I'd have to lose some more weight from somewhere. Let's get rid of, say, H and I. Now we're actually pretty good on mass. God, it's so tempting to try to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Or if I went doubles, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 per side. More of this anti-aircraft. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guns in total firing for in the anti-aircraft role. So I think I will just refit the forwards as regular anti-aircraft cruisers, and I think that's, you know what, we have so much money. I might as well throw in the remaining ships that need a rebuild to advanced directors and receiving more anti-aircraft guns. So that would, for example, be the dreadnoughts go in, as well at, oh the god, the diadems are old, are getting old now. Um, the diadems are gonna need a refit probably one at a time, and that's probably gonna have to be something where one of these ships is moved in the Mediterranean. I want to get where is it? Invincible rebuilt with an advanced director. And she does have an aircraft. And then I think one of these is going to move into the Mediterranean. So I think when she does, I will be refitting the diadems one by one. But I think that's going to be it. So thank you everyone for watching. This has been me, NoName17 Spore with Rule the Waves 2, where everything's in rebuild right now, and we have some new designs being built. So yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye! Links to my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are down below if you're interested in any of those things.